Hello again, Eric Sfiligoj from CropLife magazine here at 2025 Tech Hub Live with another Fireside chat. My guest now is Norbert Schlingmann from the Agricultural Industry Electronics Foundation. Norbert, welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
So if you could, for our audience who might not know, tell me more about your foundation, what you do, who you represent, and what your goals are in the marketplace.
The Agricultural Industry Electronic Foundation is a global organization, global association with tech companies, with ag technology companies, suppliers, universities, and a lot of supporters around the world. So John Deere, Claas, Fendt, Airco, CNH, that are our founding members in 2008. And they are all sit at a table to talk about interoperability. That's our number one goal, improve interoperability between tractor and implement. That's our story. Isobus is our story. I'm pretty sure few of you know what Isobus is, and we are taking care about the standard and working on extensions for this standard.
Okay. I must say I'm glad to know that you're there, because I was going to harken back to interoperability is something that folks have been talking about. I've been covering this market for 25 years, and I think I remember writing down a comment for someone, I think back in 2003 or 2004 is one of the equipment shows I went to. They said, interoperability is what we're looking to do, but we're not sure how we're going to be able to accomplish it quickly. We're hoping within 10 years to have it. So that was 10 years in the past from where we sit now, at least. So, yeah, and I know when your topic, you said connecting the dots. So where are the dots now, and how are you trying to help folks in the industry connect these dots so that we get that interoperability?
We have to go back two
Please.
decades with Isobus.
Okay.
So we are connecting the Isobus dots, tractor and implement, and we are up to multi-fleet brands. So here in the US, it's a little bit different as in Europe. In Europe, nearly every grower has 2 or 3 different tractor brands and up to 5 different implement brands. Mm-hmm. And they have to work together seamlessly. They have to be connected so that the driver is able to operate his implement with the inside terminal. That's all behind. And we started, as I said, 20 years ago, as the Isobus started to develop. And it's all the same, right? As you said, interoperability has to be improved, yes. In these days, the companies manage the Isobus in their own way. It's like a dialect.
Yeah.
So company A is talking this dialect, company B the other dialect, and at the end, nobody understood themselves. So that's the reason why we started the AEF, or the industry started the AEF, to take care about this interoperability and the compatibility issues. So we created and developed a conformance testing environment where the companies can test their equipment, and if it's passed, they can show this tractors and implements in a Isobus database. And it's available worldwide for tractors, for farmers, for growers, for everybody who would like to have access.
Okay. But I know there's differences between Europe and the United States just in basic agriculture. Because, when I think of Europe, like you said, I think of smaller fields, I think more specialty crops than you would necessarily find in the United States. And I know I've talked to folks about ag technology adoption here in the States. Most of the time say it would be the larger fields, the larger growers that would implement first, because there's a bigger need for them to have the interoperability between their units, what they have in the field. So can you kind of compare and contrast those differences, and why it'll work all the way down the chain in the United States?
It's a little bit difficult to talk in that direction. What you have to understand is that the ag manufacturers are selling their machines worldwide. So independently, which company? So they are operating worldwide. Sure, they have their specialties within the countries. And here in the United States, and you heard Austin Gellings saying that, the AEM, we are working very close together with AEM, and they are an AEF core member. They taking care about the the goals or the taking care about the needs for the American market and bring that into our roadmaps and into our discussion, in addition to the manufacturers here out of the States.
Okay. All right. So then, based on what you know of the marketplace right now, what are the biggest obstacles to a total interoperability world?
The biggest obstacles are due to the safety and security topic.
Okay.
Companies store their data in their own clouds.
All right.
And a farmer needs access to this specified data, use case specific data. In Europe more than here in the US. That's given. And so a farmer would like to get data out of his different brands.
Okay.
And we started a few years ago, and it is one of the biggest obstacles we have seen. We started a few years ago with the Agricultural Interoperability Network. That is a data space where we connect the different ag manufacturer clouds so that the farmer at the end get data out of all these clouds based on what he needs. Use case specific. So farm management data, the position data of the machines, something like that. And we are launching this project this year, Agritechnica.
And you're launching it this year. Is it already launched now, or does it have a launch date?
We have pre-versions available for a smaller subset of manufacturers, but we will have a pilot at Agritechnica, and next year we will launch this data space.
Okay, Agritechnica. That's November of next year?
November 8th to 15th.
This year or next?
This year in Hanover, in Germany.
Okay. All right. So then, looking forward, will there ever be the day when we have total interoperability, or will there always potentially be some outliers that don't want to play nice, quote unquote?
I think yes, as long as the manufacturers rely on standards. That's important. We know that is sometimes we are going in that direction, but it's difficult to say when we are in that situation.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it. So then I remember seeing a video a couple of years ago. I think it was a company like John Deere had put it out, where they basically showed a grower controlling everything in his farm fields from his kitchen table using like a touchscreen display.
I know which video you mean.
Yeah, okay, so you've seen it too. How far away are we from that world, if that's a good, accurate picture of what the future will be like for agriculture?
It depends on the needs. I'm pretty sure that some farmers would like to have it, but I'm pretty sure some farmers would like to manage their business as they are, as they did it the last couple of decades. Because it's a kind of a gut feeling how they manage their farm. Sure, with all this data management behind and the different tooling, they get some good ideas what could be done, and they support them. But I'm pretty sure it needs a few more days of development and convincing the farmers to go in that direction as we see it today.
Okay. So for those in the audience here who might want to know more information about your foundation, how can they find that out?
We are available on website, www.aef-online.org, and there are lots of information available. And I will be here the next day, so until tomorrow lunchtime. So text me a message, and we will try to manage your questions.
Very good. Well, Norbert, thanks for joining us. And like I say, Norbert will be around. So if you have any additional questions, please reach out to him directly. And we will be back with another Fireside Chat momentarily. Thank you.